This guide will assume that you are watching this video because you're having a hard time defeating this boss, and it will use the best and consistent method to accomplish this goal while also explaining the move patterns of the boss. First, we need to go over our setup. We will use a full set of plated bone guard armor, a bloodbone ring, and our weapon will be copper axes. We will also be using the Traveler's Wrap to increase our maximum health. Our gear level should be 23. Something to keep in mind is that you can easily improve the setup further by using the Night Stalker or any upgraded variant of Night Stalker as your armor set. This will increase your gear level up to 32, making the boss take way more damage from you than he normally would, and you will take less damage in return. But in this example, I am using Bone Guard armor. Our spells are default, but if you happen to have jewels for them, equip them since any kind of additional effect will be useful. Our blood type doesn't really matter, any combat blood type will do, but of course the higher the quality, the easier the fight will be. Lastly, if you have Enchanted or Ferocity Brews, you can use them too. They will increase your spell and physical power. Now that we have our setup, let's understand the boss's attacks. Erol is a very simple, slow, and telegraphed boss. He has a total of 5 attacks. His main attack is Aftershock. He will slam the ground, creating a shockwave that explodes in a couple seconds, and it will leave a trail of scorched earth behind it, making you burn if you run over it. His second attack is Uppercut. He will run at you, and if you are too close, he will hit you, do damage, and knock you away. His third attack is a Spin that will knock you away if you get too close. After he is brought down to half health, he will gain 2 additional attacks. One of those attacks is his Whistle. Once he whistles, he will summon 2 miners to fight with him. The other attack is essentially the same as Aftershock, except the shockwaves will move in 4 directions instead of 1, and they will not leave the ground scorched. This is my advice. Before the fight, eliminate all miners around Erol without initiating the fight. You want this to be a one-on-one fight. Once you are ready to start the fight, open it with Shadow Bolt and Axe Q. This will do a lot of damage at the start for free. When he uses his Aftershock, simply walk to the left or the right before the explosions trigger. You will have more than enough time to avoid this. While you cleave in your hits, be prepared to use your counter if he tries to uppercut you. Stay on the maximum range of your attacks. This way, if he tries to knock you away with his spin, you will be able to walk backwards and avoid it without using your veil or counter, but if it feels safer to you, you can use your veil to avoid this. When he summons his miners, do your best to eliminate them first before continuing to do damage to Erol. Make use of your feed ability to execute one of them quickly after they drop to critical health. Once he uses his 4-way Aftershock, stand in between 2 of them to not get hit. Now without further ado, let's hunt.
Looks like break time. like I broke something.
I hope this guide was helpful. If it was, please leave a like, and if you want to see more guides or V-Rising content in general, you should subscribe and follow me on Twitch, since that is where I stream all of my runs. Have a great rest of your day, and good hunting.